Okay, so there it is. So, and then you remember names. So maybe C, we have what? B, alpha hat, alpha should come first. And then what? Beta hat. Okay, and then tab. It is the same, eh? So this one should be beta, sorry. That is copying if you are not careful. Then when you finish, you realize that they are the same number. You'll be wondering what is going on. So the name, I'm going to give the same name and then do it. Okay, then what do we have to do next? You remember this, return what? Tab. So that's our moment estimator for this. Now, when you do this, you see all the functions we've written appears on our console now. Sorry, in our environment, stored, right? In some cases, when you want to call it within other functions, you can put it in quotation marks so that it is accessible wherever you call it. Right, so now let's see whether gamma can fit our auto claims data well. Paid. Oh. What? Oh, it's not X. It's data, sorry. Yeah, so it gives us estimators of the alpha hat and the beta hat. And of course, we can now also go and do fit this R and use gamma. Let me just go up here and copy. And then come and do the same thing with gamma, and then you see they will have different estimators. So this one will be gamma. And there we go. Ooh. You couldn't. We have to check its so it's unable to fit a gamma distribution. There are some reasons which will be that let me see which if there's 0 in here. Oh, 9.5. So what might be there? Okay, but you see, maximum likelihood, it's not every surface that you can find a maximum. So that's one defect or maximum likelihood. You find a maximum. Sometimes you iterate and you can't find a maximum because the surface is flat, and that you won't get it. But this same thing, if let's say I use fit dist, and maybe I use a method. Let me see. Let me leave this one, and then I copy. I use a method like moment matching and so forth. I'll surely get. I think it's this R, right? Okay. and the method is like QME. Let's see. Oh, I have to. Argument data. Okay, so this data. Props argument. Okay, let's see. Fit this R. Okay, let me use MLE here and see what happens. So you see still error, the function MLE failed to estimate parameters. And I'm not surprised because of the way the data is. So QME, let me use MGE and see. But this same thing, when we do our own, okay. So this one too could not. It is suggesting that we use goodness of fit, estimation as divergent, MSC, none of them. That's interesting. But when we do our own, we can have other estimation methods for the same gamma that will work because we have simulated annealing method, which will just use simulation in estimating the parameters, and that usually will work in circumstances where the usual MLE do not work. Okay, so that gives us an idea that, well, in times where maximum likelihood fails, of course, method of moment is easy to find. And you see that we've done our, we've written our function to estimate it. Maybe we can get one more data to try this, and then we call it a night. Let's get a data set from, there's insurance. There's insurance data. Let me see, what does that, insurance, number of policyholders who are supposed to raise a third party. So that's just the claims, the number of policyholders. There's also, let's look at the same insurance data. We should get another data from it. There's also the diamond prices, but I've forgotten the package we have it in. Okay, we can check it with double diamond. That's also a data set with heavy tail. Auto BI, okay, maybe. Auto BI has loss. Okay, so let's try the Auto BI and see. And loss. Auto BI. Oh. So you need to do data Auto BI. So there's also loss data in there. So it means that we Auto BI loss. Let's quickly. So I copied what is up there because I'm not really changing anything. Is that okay? It's just the data I'm changing it. Instead of auto claims, I have auto what? Auto BI loss. Okay. So let's see the moment. Let's see the this worked. So you see that that's the method of moment maximum likelihood shape is this. For the method of moment, we had this, and that's it. So the shape parameter 0.51, and then the rate. So you see that there are differences between what? The estimates, either through moment or and so forth. So for the next one, I'm going to send you a video during the week. You can go through it. In a simulation setting, we can check whether the method of moment. You remember this one, when you do it, estimation, we can actually do it theoretically to show that method of moment has less desirable properties than the ML. So if the sample size is small, you realize that the method of moment is doing more. As the sample size increases, your maximum likelihood gives you better estimate. You can actually do it, simulate observations when we know the actual value of the estimators, the actual values of the parameters from a distribution. Then we use maximum likelihood and method of moment to estimate what we know. And then we check mean square error, bias, and so forth. So I'll send it to you, and then you can look at it. So, is any question? Any question? So then we call it a night. Thank you. And I'll send you assignments. We need at least 2 assignments with one or assignment project, defense, and then what do we call it? Sitting exam, practical exam. And then so I'll send this to you. Am I on your platform? Which one? You have it. Just send me, tag me in there, then I'll send it. So let me send it to you now. Can you do it now? Okay, I've seen it. Yes.